In the never-ending battle for Big Three supremacy in the heavy-duty pickup truck arena, Ram, stands tall. It's got the badass Power Wagon, the burly Rebel, ye old dually that you can get as a regular cab with an 8-foot bed painted in school bus yellow from the factory. Yes, please. But today at the Empty Garage, we're heading southwest for some hand-branded logos, locomotive-like diesel power, and all the chrome. It's the 2024 Ram Heavy Duty Longhorn we're looking at, and oh my, is it a beauty. Before we get all Kevin Costner pretend ranch boss though, would you be so kind as to click the subscribe button below? Everyone here at the Empty Garage thanks you. Ram offers their heavy-duty lineup, 2500 and 3500, with the brand's famed 6.4-liter Hemi V8. And it's a beast with 429 pound-feet of torque. But the Hemi whimpers when faced with the other powertrain Ram offers on these trucks, that being the mighty Cummins. A 6.7-liter turbo diesel inline-six affair, this big bruiser puts down 370 horsepower and 870 pound-feet of torque in standard form. Not enough? Then check out the high output variant. Horsepower jumps to 420 and torque skyrockets to 1075. Hello! How does Cummins manage such a feat of torque madness? It helps to start with a legacy of building badass diesel engines. Step 2 is constant refinement. And when this high output motor was released in 2021, Ram and Cummins had clearly been hard at work. A new sliding nozzle variable geometry for the turbocharger enabled higher boost flow, while a new 2000 bar fuel delivery system punched up power even further. Both the standard 6.7-liter diesel and this high output model pair with an old-timey 6-speed automatic. But the high output unit comes from Aisin, which I'm probably mispronouncing. It features a larger thrust bearing and additional heat treating on certain components. The better to deal with all that twist, my dear. Regardless of which diesel you go with, as the Hemi is not available on the Longhorn, you'll be enjoying all that torque way down low. As in 1700 RPMs in base form and 1800 for the big HO. It'll cost you an extra $3,000 for the high output, and it's only offered on the 3500 trucks, but bigger is always better. And the Longhorn spec is available on either Ram Heavy Duty, so we say go for it. It's only an extra $3,000. Now about that Longhorn spec, much like Ford's King Ranch and Chevy's High Country, this highfalutin Ram goes heavy on the Western ranch theme, which works. I'm a 40-year-old nerd from New Jersey with no business riding horsies, wearing cowboy hats, or swinging a lasso. But do I want to drive a gazillion-pound 2024 Ram HD Longhorn? You betcha. Just look at this thing. Outside, you're facing a chrome front end that makes a Rolls-Royce grille look like an old George Foreman countertop unit. Opt for the two-tone paint for serious effect. May we recommend the diamond black crystal pearl up top and walnut brown metallic down below. That's some real cowboy style. These Longhorns are only offered with 4 doors and the 6-foot 4-inch bed. If you need the 8-foot bed, get a real working man Ram. These Longhorns are for the boss hoss. Crew cab is the standard setup, but if you go with the mega cab, 3 extra inches of rear seat legroom are unlocked. Plus, who doesn't want to tell everyone that they drive a 2024 Ram 3500 Heavy Duty Longhorn Mega Cab? It just sounds cool. Around back, you can add Ram's trick Ram box storage bins that integrate within the bed walls. They're lockable, drainable, feature LED lighting, and a household-style power outlet on the driver's side. You can even pop them open with the key fob, for a cool $1,300 of course. This is all well and good, but the best Longhorn bits are inside the Ram Heavy Duties. Open the door and ogle the door panels themselves. A cornucopia of colors, materials, and textures greet you. Dark browns, alligator skin style inserts, fine filigree stitching, and real wood, also very soft. Well, not the wood, but your grandpa's pickup truck, this ain't. That style extends all around the cabin, including the instrument panel and of course the seats. Seats that have Longhorn badges in the backrest and saddlebags. That's right. Instead of lame old seat back pockets, Ram mounts leather saddlebags with shiny buckles to boot. Of course, for this kind of money, 74 large to start, those thrones are heated and ventilated, but massaging they are not, which feels like a miss. Is it worth that kind of money for this cabin? Well, the center console lid badge is pretty nice, but it doesn't hold a candle to the hand-branded Longhorn logo on the upper glove box. Neat! And yes, there is a lower glove box too. This truck is as huge inside as out. The center console is downright cavernous. It can swallow a 15-inch laptop or hang file folders for you old schoolers out there. Other nice touches include the wood and leather-wrapped heated steering wheel, heated rear seats, power sliding rear window, and power adjustable pedals. To keep the cabin quiet, these Ram Heavy Duties come with active noise canceling tech and acoustic laminated front glass. For those interested in the noise, be sure to get yourself the 17-speaker, 900-watt Harman Kardon audio system. It requires the roughly $1,200 Level 1 package, but going that route also adds power deployable running boards, a big 12-inch central touchscreen, and wireless phone charging for up to 5 devices. All this technology is nice, including the standard digital gauge cluster, but if you're buying a new Ram Heavy Duty, chances are you plan to do a bit of towing. And on that front, the Longhorn has you covered. If you're wondering what the max towing capacity is for these models, I can't give you a super accurate answer. Ram's published PDF of towing capacities is literally 13 pages long, with about 10,000 rows of configurations, and the Longhorn isn't even on there. The overall max tow rating in 2500 spec is 19,900 pounds, and in 3500 setup is a whopping 37,090 pounds. But you can't get the Longhorn as a dually, so don't plan around that headlining figure. Probably closer to 30,000 pounds is a safe bet, which is still a lot. But as with any towing, be sure to do the homework on your specific truck to figure out how much it can safely haul. Regardless of what you're lugging, rest easy knowing these big Rams have been built Ford tough. Oh wait, wrong tagline. They're just tough, period. As in more than 98% of the fully boxed frame being high-strength steel, and the factory-fitted rear axle structural crossmember adding rigidity while awaiting your fifth wheel setup. 2500 models come with a 5-link coil-sprung rear suspension, while the 3500 remains a Hotchkiss leaf-sprung affair. For an extra $1,100, Ram offers a helpful auto-leveling rear air suspension. It'll improve the ride quality, sure, but the bed lowering mode is the best part. Think of it as your truck squatting down to let you pack up that bed with ease. Once you're hooked up and running, the 2024 Ram HD makes that hauling life less stressful with power telescoping side mirrors. A knob on the dashboard for the trailer reverse steering control does just what it sounds like, and the trailer tire pressure monitoring system can be viewed on that fancy digital gauge cluster. Opt for the $1,100 digital rearview mirror package and towing gets another tech upgrade. You'll need to mount an external camera to make this happen, but do so, and the rearview mirror can display a live feed of what's behind the trailer. It can even be flanked by a pair of feeds showing the blind spots all the way down the side of the truck and trailer. Rain-sensing windshield wipers and automatic high beams let you keep your focus on managing that trailer out on the road. And for maximum stress reduction, be sure to tick the safety package box. It'll set you back a bit more than $2,000, but it comes with that modern-day lazy man's open road cruising feature. Adaptive cruise control. Adaptive steering, cross-traffic alert, forward collision mitigation, and a lane keeping system are also part of the deal. But letting your Ram manage your speed based on traffic is easily the best part. One day these trucks will surely handle the driving too, but not yet. Along with pretending you're a cowboy when driving these Cummins-powered Rams, you can channel your inner big rig hero with the sweet integrated exhaust brake. It helps with slowing down and encourages outbursts like, "Breaker 1, this is the Bandit. Is the snowman out there?" So all that chrome-coated cowboy costume fun can't come cheap, right? Well, the $74,000 entry price may sound relatively cheap in these heady days of big dollar trucks, but if you get loose in the Ram ordering portal, you'll quickly kiss that price tag goodbye. For starters, you'll be wanting the Ram 3500 Longhorn, because it's just plain cooler than a 2500. Be sure to tack on the high output motor so you can tell everyone what 1,000 pound-feet of torque on tap feels like. And there's the 20-inch wheels, a fancy paint job, and a handful of option packages. Do so and you'll find yourself looking down the barrels of a $100,000 pickup truck. Is that a lot of money? Hell yeah! But is it worth spending such a sum on the 2024 Ram Heavy Duty Longhorn? Double hell yeah! Hey Ram, I'll take mine in Patriot Blue Pearl, please and thank you.